Welcome to the house of Tesla and William Ware, Games Corner. Now let's start with Tesla Factory, ground floor. Chapter 3. So, you're right. It's a strange feeling, being in a large, abandoned factory, probably of my own design, and finding a mysterious heavy door leading somewhere below. I wonder where exactly. I think the box on the left has something to do with it. I'm definitely not opening the door manually. This is the door where we should go to. The door box to the left. Inside the box I found a strange painted symbol. It must mean something. Think? Between the elevator and the turbine, I found turbine. I found this peculiar device. It seems to have several intricate tube lights in its upper part and some kind of a printing machine in its lower part. I wonder what it is for. Notes on factory security from January 1901, Tesla. Before the factory starts operating in full, I need to think about security. There are two main concerns: unrestricted access by factory workers, break-ins after work hours. The first concern I dealt with using punch cards. There are two parts of the facility where security is extremely important. Underground, with main furnace, where there is a high potential danger of heat and steam, and the large crane on the main floor which could endanger workers from falling objects. Each has a different security code, and the right punch cards can be created on the Nixie-Tube printer next to the elevator. Okay? As for the second concern, I plan on creating a security board that will accumulate signals from sensors at the factory, laboratory, and tower. The board will be placed in the laboratory, where it will immediately inform me of any potential break-in. I see. If I realign the things, I should be able to this is the symbol we saw. Looking good, but we are missing the last thingy. I cannot open those drawers. Seems there's nothing this way. Blocked in some way. This requires a different security card. Charles Parsons' steam turbine, Westinghouse design. Possible improvement to the turbine design. Hearing the hum of the turbine and looking at the plan in my hand got me thinking. The pure expansive power of the steam collides with the blades again and again, causing great wear and tear. The whole concept seems inefficient. Why should it collide? Why should it strike? Why does it need to force its way? Fluid in nature flows, it does not strike. What if instead of forcing the steam, I allowed it to move freely, steadily? I could use sliding, adhesion and boundary layer interaction. Turbine without blades. No vanes, no buckets. Only tight channels made by carefully spaced discs. I'm sure it would be more effective. Doesn't seem like I can do anything else at the moment. So I have that new symbol, I think. No, I don't. Take note of this, please. Take note of it. Okay, so 2 half circles at the top, a square, and a line. Kind of a square Mickey. Square Mickey Mouse. No, I cannot do that one. I'm missing much. What are my options? Am I missing something obvious? Even though it is incomplete. Bench. Below the main factory floor is indeed a boiler room. When I see the abandoned machines, I look forward to helping them fulfill their purpose once again. On the left side is the boiler itself. I need it to create steam. For that purpose, it needs fire and a working water intake. The water comes from the right side of the room in a series of pipes. Working with this turbine, I decided to implement one of my ideas on how to make the system more effective and less prone to accidents. One recurring issue of steam engines is the problem of pressure reversal. A conventional check valve resists such reversal, but depending on the pressure, it might tear or lose its usability over multiple incidents. I created a system that works on absorption and and redistribution of the opposing flow instead of root resistance. It's a labyrinth of water pipes with multiple faucets, which, when faced with pressure beyond the calibrated threshold, will open almost simultaneously, releasing the pressure in a controlled manner. This approach mirrors what I've seen in nature. A network system is much more resilient than a singular shield. In my next design, I must make the whole system with a different look. The biggest issue I found with this system is that it needs to be reset manually every time it absorbs pressure, but that should be easy to fix next time. All goes in. Fire goes in. It seems like I can actually activate this. Move that. We have a broken tube here. We'll need to fix that first. Well, now we have the additional, I don't even know how to call this, part that was missing from this device. So now we should be able to create the Square Mickey Mouse. I think that's it. Seems there is not enough power to move the cabin. I need to restart both the turbine and the generator first. I was expecting this to help me with the generator and the turbine. Turbine, you know, have right now no idea how this is actually pronounced. I guess I cannot do that because I need to do this first. So this doesn't work because the pipe is broken. And I would expect this device to allow me. It's useless. This is not what I expected to happen. It seems one part of the generator on the main floor exploded. I will need to check it out and make repairs if at all possible. I also noticed the steam violently returning to the safety valve system on the right side of the boiler room. I'll need to reset it before restarting the turbine. Okay. Two positions: stop or enable. Right. Stop, enable, in here. Good. It's working, no explosion. All good. Yeah, that's how you go upstairs. Backwards. Work. But this is now on, so I can. That's what I need to do. I think that's all I need to do. I cannot move the cabin. I should be able now to restart the engine. I was finally able to restore power to the whole factory. Looking at the space fully lit, I can only marvel at how big it really is. Probably too big under the circumstances. If this project had started small and slowly grew, it would have been a lot more effective and maybe ended up differently. No reason for me to be crying over spilled milk. I need to find out what happened here and how I came to be stranded in a locked office. Is it possible someone did this on purpose? Nah, no one can cause someone amnesia. I think this has to be some kind of accident. Apparently, I put some safety measures in my laboratory. We should be monitoring everything happening in all the buildings of the future Radio City. That said, it will be a bit of a walk, and I still need to open the main gate. Now I'm assuming I can take this. But now I can see the main floor of the factory in front of the gate. There seems to be a lot of machines that were never put to work. Such a waste. I can use the crane to move them around, open the gate, and make it stay open. I see. It's one of these things. Why does that not work? Main problem here is I am not entirely sure of what I am actually doing. So I think I want to free everything that is right now on the rail. I don't know if that will be enough or not. See, it seems it's missing this B. Seems like this should connect to something, but I cannot see to what. I don't mind difficult puzzles, but totally obscure puzzles are a problem. The train is slightly inclined backwards. So it needs what? It needs more weight in front. Okay. Let's try to push the lever in the crane cabin. I've done that. It looks like the wagon is on a raised platform. You'll need to lower it before you can push the wagon out onto the tracks. The platform, however, doesn't seem to be connected to any electricity. This is what I was saying. Stupid. You can do two things in this game. Two things you can do. Okay. There's electricity here. We need something closer. I was doing all the wrong things here. my defense, I still think the feedback from this was awful. Fine. Now I can do what I was doing before. Eureka! Okay, go through all machinery. At last, I am under an open sky. My eyes are immediately drawn to another marvel of modern technology, an electric locomotive train. This must be the one used as a connection between this factory and the laboratory in Wardenclyffe. I wonder if it still works. That'd be that one. What am I doing here? Apparently that is what I needed to do. Luckily, Tesla's intuition never fails. Yeah, that was it. This is a nice train. Next stop. I need to open the door, right? To open that gate. What fiendish puzzle would prevent me from opening this gate? Oh, okay, so the puzzle is ram it. Ram it with the train. That's how I like to solve a puzzle. Send passengers to the train. Circuit board. This strange fuse box seems to be the key for distributing electricity from the tracks to the whole train. There seems to be several parts missing or wrongly set. I think I will need to repair this junction fully before the train is able to move. This is fine, but we will put this train back in order next session of House of Tesla in William Ware Games Corner next week. Until then, stay electric. If you enjoyed these videos, click like and click subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.